See, Aiden O'Connell, a lot of people are not giving him enough credit. A lot of people are talking about this dude like he's just straight garbage, like he's just whatever. This guy was a fourth rounder. This guy worked his you-know-what off just to play in college. He was a walk-on. He was like sixth string or whatever. His brother died in college. I mean, so many things. The Raiders picked him up in the fourth round of last year's draft. There was a couple knocks on him about the competition that he played against or whatever, and that he threw some wild balls every once in a while in terms of into coverage. But one thing they said about him is he's really accurate. And for us, did he have trouble last year moving around in the pocket, maybe getting out of the pocket and extending plays? Yeah, but it's because McDaniels was coaching him that way. The quarterback coach at the time was coaching him that way. So after McDaniels was gone, he still had a little bit of that in him that he was trying to get out of. And who knows if the QB coach that was still there was teaching him that. He's not there anymore. But my point is, let's just watch Aiden O'Connell, man. Let's watch Aiden O'Connell and just watch some of the things that he does very, very well. You know what I'm saying? Very, very well to where check this out. Here's the thing. How about they give up all these picks and move up, and they draft Jaden Daniels, or they draft a Drake May, or don't even move up and maybe draft a Penix at 13 or whatever, right? Whatever they do, they go after a quarterback, a high pick quarterback. And say he comes in and doesn't even beat out Aiden O'Connell. No one's thinking about that. No one's really talking about it. What about if O'Connell beats out whoever they bring in? Because one thing people keep forgetting is Antonio Pierce has said it over and over. Whoever it is that comes in, whoever, veteran or high draft pick, mid-round, whatever it is, has to come in and beat Aiden for the job. They got to battle him. They got to beat him out for the job. So it's Aiden O'Connell's job to lose. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't paying attention. They want the sexy pick and the flashy pick. It's Las Vegas and Daniels, and this is what Devontae Adams wants and all this, whatever. Say they do that. They trade away all those picks to get Daniels so he could play with Adams, and Daniels maybe don't even beat out O'Connell. Or say O'Connell's still there, right? Because he's under contract with us. And Daniels gets hurt and O'Connell comes in and takes us to the playoffs. Then what? But no one is thinking positively about Aiden O'Connell. In the Raider Nation, most people, most of the media, everyone's just almost like counting him out. Looking for another quarterback. This guy was cooking last year. He didn't play at a high level all the time, but he made some good plays and he did a lot of good things down the stretch that I think a lot of people are not really paying attention to. But let's get into this real quick and see how this works out with Aiden O'Connell. Look at that. That wasn't bad.
25. He's just taking a skinny post. Watch as he goes up. Comes off the play fake. Great pickup on the blitz over to this side. Watch Jacobs has the fake. He picks up the blitz, gives O'Connell space to get it in. They're going to push with the tight end and back of the quarterback. And Aiden O'Connell has his first NFL touchdown. Renfro with off coverage to left slot. Adams. No, it's not a decoy. First and 10. Off coverage on the inside to Renfro. I thought he was just going to pop it to him because nobody's on him. And instead he goes to press coverage on the outside to Devontae Adams. He uses that arm and reaches up. They need the 12. O'Connell. And caught! Adams at the 4! First and goal!
You should be throwing to somebody on the other side.
Out of the gun, first down. O'Connell's given time, fires in the middle, Adams gets it at the 25.
I don't know if you guys saw that throw, but he stood in the pocket and delivered that ball. Watch it again.
Should be throwing to somebody on the other side.
Out of the gun, first down. O'Connell's given time, fires it. Jacobs in motion, fakes ahead. O'Connell looking. Goes to the back, it is caught. There for the touchdown.
If you go back and watch that again, you will see how he moved his feet around. He didn't have to like really scramble, but he was good moving around in the pocket. People say he can't move around in the pocket. He can't move around. He can't move around. It's late over here. He can't move around in the pocket. This guy's trash. This guy this. This guy that. Let's watch this again.
Jacobs in motion. Fake to him. O'Connell looking.
You guys see how he got out of there? You see how he stepped up and he stepped to the side. He slid out of there. And then not only that, he makes the throw on the run, and it's a perfect throw up high to Michael Mayer for the touchdown. I remember seeing this during the game. I was like, wow, that's what I'm talking about. There's potential here. This dude did this as a rookie, thrown in there after Garoppolo failed, and after punk-ass Hoyer failed, after McDaniels failed, after they all put this guy in and set him up to fail. That's what people aren't paying attention to. Is that with McDaniels and after McDaniels. There's a difference in Aiden O'Connell, and this guy deserves to be the starter for the Raiders, and I wouldn't be surprised if he beats out whoever the hell they bring in. But let's just finish this, and then we'll finish this video because it's gone on a little bit. Let's go.
Too big, too good. Raiders take the...
So this one is completely off time, completely off rhythm. Aiden O'Connell is just going to make a play down in the red zone. We hear it from so many coaches. Big plays happen. Watch the catch. Up and over the top, snatches it, lifts it up over the top so it can't be knocked out of his hands. Perfectly done that time by Michael Mayer.
Thus the touchdown coming out the backside.
4 in the secondary. 1st and 10. O'Connell to the air. And he's got wide receiver.
He showed you he can get it done in the red zone. He showed you he can make the throws to the sidelines. He showed you he can make the throws over the middle. He can stand in the pocket. He can move around in the pocket if he needs to. And then he makes this throw right here, which is a NFL throw all day long. And this guy's a 4th rounder. He's not costing you much. You could take a lot of that money and build up that defense, which I think Antonio Pierce is trying to do in the draft as well as maybe still in free agency. I think he is trying to build the NFL's best defense. He wants the NFL's best defense, and our offense really don't have to be, all just superstars all over the place, and we got to be scoring 30 points a game. I think Antonio Pierce might be happy scoring 20 to 27 points a game, maybe, giving up maybe 15 points a game, maybe 11 points a game, who knows? But the defense that he is going to build, you're not going to need a superstar QB. You're not going to need to move up and waste all these picks to pick this guy. You're not going to need to spend two first-round picks from this year and maybe 2 first-round picks, one from next year and the year after that, and maybe even another second-rounder, because you're going to have 2 first-round picks in your pocket in this year's draft to move up to pick that guy. If you're me, I don't do that. I stay and we build. We draft that corner at 13 if we stay there. We draft the O-lineman at 13, whether we move down and get more picks, whatever. But I say you can pick up, if you want, a QB in maybe 3rd or 4th round that'll be good. That guy Rattler, I think he's from South Carolina State or whatever it is. That guy Rattler, I think will be good, and I think he'll be a good pickup in the mid rounds. And I think what you do in the 1st and 2nd and 3rd round is you build up more on the defense with the corner, you build up the O-line and maybe go a receiver or maybe another O-lineman or something or another corner. I don't know, but build up where you got your needs, but always get the greatest player that you think is there. And I think those players like Arnold in the 1st round at 13 or the O-lineman from Alabama is what I would do at number 13. I wouldn't go quarterback. I don't believe there's going to be any quarterbacks that come out of this first top 5 or top 10 that are going to win NFL championships right away. And I think maybe 1 or 2 might win one in their career. Maybe. That's just my opinion. I'm not getting paid to do this. I do this because I love it. I love Raider football. I love the NFL. I love football. And I love talking football. And this has been the Raiders Raw Port with Mitchell BENZ, not to be confused with Mitchell Renz, where we bring you all the Raiders news all the time. Always Raider Nation, baby. That's what we do here. Unfortunately, we ain't got no giveaways. Unfortunately, I ain't drinking much tonight. Unfortunately, I'm not smoking much tonight. This is the natural me. This is who I am. This is how I get down. I am Mitchell BENZ, and this has been the Raiders Raw Port. And I thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. We'll be back with some more content on Raider football ASAP. Thank you for tuning in. Like we always do about this time. We out.